You guessed it! This is my happy time! I'm finally done with Randy's Singer 1591. And I'm also going to throw an impromptu contest at you. I'd like you to tell me when this machine was made, the month, the day of the year, and also how many were made in that production year. Here's the serial number. Get your pencils, pens, your crayons out, and post this on the Facebook business page. The first one to post it is going to win something really cool. I'm going to shoot it off to you in the mail, so get ready. The serial number is A as in Apple, G as in George, 652782. Again, A as in Apple, G as in George, 652782. Get that posted first on the Facebook business page, and I'm going to be mailing you something really, really cool. And if there's two that post it within, let's say within 5 minutes of each other, I'll mail both of you something really cool. I don't want to leave anybody out. So this is an amazing machine, this Singer 1591. All I'll tell you is that it was definitely not bought at Walmart. No bang to Walmart or any of the other great retailers, but you're not going to find a machine like this here. And you're definitely not going to find a machine at Walmart or one of the other major retailers that's going to be able to get through this full grain leather. This stuff is crazy thick. And you can see this over here as well. This is the U.S. Army grade canvas. We're going to be going through multiple layers of that as well. And when we get to the full grain leather, you better be sitting down because you're going to be amazed what we take this machine through. But you know what? Hey, it's been on my workbench. What do you expect? You expect a machine that can outsew any other machine on the internet. Even my good friend Alex Oscroft out of England, Ascroft, my apologies, Alex, my machines will beat yours too. And I saw that you've got a new video posted with the Singer 201-2. I'll go head to head with you anytime, my friend. Respect what you've done. You've done amazing things, but my machines are the best in the world, hands down. So I'm going to zoom over by the needle. Couple things I want to tell you about with this machine. And you know what? Let's zoom out again real quick. Threading this machine is not a huge headache. You're going to come off the top. You can see that. We're going across here. There's a thread guide on the back of the machine. You can see it right there. It goes over the top. It then goes down through the tension control. Hey, what happened to the tension control? Oh, the 1591 has it on the faceplate. So it's going to go through the normal bounds of that. It's going to come across the faceplate. It's going to come through that thread guide right down there. That can sometimes be missed. And you can see one right there as well. See that? And then how do you think we thread the needle? We're going to thread it from right to left, and you better make sure the flat side of the needle is also to the left, because this machine does not have that safeguard that the Singer 301A has. This one, unlike Kathy's machine that went out to Arizona, this needle, sometimes when you slide it up into that shaft, it can have a tendency to rotate. So watch for that. That flat side needs to be to the left, and then ultimately you're going to thread this machine from right to the left. Okay, so I'm going to head over by the machine. Let me flip my screen so I can see what you're seeing, hopefully. Oh, yeah, I've got a view there. Let's see what we got. There we go. That's pretty solid. Move this to there. There we go. All right. The other thing I want to caution you about, and again, not to beat up our friends over at Walmart, I do go to Walmart on a regular basis. It's a good store. Those of you that don't like Walmart, you'll have to forgive me. I do have my flaws. But I picked up these bobbins to go with Randy's machine. They're labeled Singer right there. There's 4 of them. They're not horribly expensive. They're metal. But let me tell you something. Don't try to wind one of these on a Singer 1591, a class 15 machine. It will drive you nuts. Even with all of my experience, I battled Randy's machine for a while until I finally said, it's got to be the bobbin, because everything is perfectly aligned on this machine. And sure enough, these bobbins might work in the bobbin carrier in the raceway, but they are a pain in the neck to try to wind. Their dimensions, the way they were engineered is just slightly off, and it causes a lot of headaches. So if you pick them up, you're going to have to find another way to wind them, because it will drive you crazy. All right? So I'm going to set these to the side. All right. So what's the first thing we're going to sew off on here? We're going to try sewing off on U.S. Army grade canvas. And I'm not going to push Randy's machine to the max, because we would be here all day long trying to challenge this machine. It's just that simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through 4 layers of this U.S. Army grade canvas. I'm going to go ahead and fold it basically in half, and that's going to give us a total of 4 layers of this stuff, okay? So I'm going to slide it underneath the presser foot. And again, remember, the heavier grade sewing you do, the more presser foot pressure you're going to need to move that material over the feed dogs. So I've got quite a bit of pressure on right now. Let's see how Randy's machine does. Again, 4 layers of U.S. Army grade canvas. Here we go. All right, I'm hearing birds chirping. I'm hearing birds because you know why? This machine is so doggone quiet. I mean, we just went through what machines that you would buy at a retailer like Walmart would just utterly go, I'm done. I'm giving it up. And yet look at what this machine just did with a task like that. These stitches are absolutely perfect. Let me bring my light down. Look at those stitches. The spacing, the formation, everything about that stitch is just, oh my gosh, drop dead gorgeous. And again, look at what we just sewed through. 4 layers of U.S. Army grade canvas. That is unbelievably thick. And look at our lock stitch. I've said it a million times. If you can get a lock stitch of this quality, you know that that machine is ready to take on anything and has been serviced at a level that exceeds any machine sold anywhere in the world. That canvas is done. All right, I'm going to toss that to the side. And Randy, I always include my sew-offs, so you're going to be able to get this and see it with your own eyes and go, holy cow. What are we going to go on to now? Let's go on to this full grain leather. You know what? 2 layers of this stuff would halt any machine that's out there that's a 1591 or a 201 or any other machines that haven't been on this workbench. This is going to be a breeze for this Singer 1591. I'm going to go ahead and slide this underneath the presser foot, and I'm going to leave the presser foot pressure exactly as it is because I've got it cranked up pretty high right now so that we can accommodate heavy duty sewing. Okay, 2 layers of full grain leather. Here we go. Wow. Wow! That is such an easy task for this machine. Are you serious? Wait until you see again what we just went through. Oh my gosh. We're talking probably the equivalent of about 10 ounces of full grain leather. Let me move these. I'll clip these strings too just to get them out of the way. All right. Hold on a second. Let's get it cleaned up a little bit. Okay. Randy's machine just went through. Let me move this light over as well. It just went through the equivalent of about 8 to 10 ounces of full grain leather. Look at that stitch quality. Again, the formation, the spacing, the integrity of the stitch It doesn't get any better than that. And look at it from the side, what we just went through. Are you serious? I'm hearing plastic parts breaking all over the world with those machines just watching this video. They're going, no way. If my owner has me do that, I'm going to Canada. It's not going to happen. And look at the lock stitch on the back. It just drove it home. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Again, look at from the side what we just went through. 2 layers of full grain leather, 8 to 10 ounces. This is enough to prove my point that my machines are the best in the world, hands down. There's just no comparison. Not even putting them against Alex's machines. Alex Ashcroft. Alex, I'm sorry. Your machines can't do this. And if you want to prove me wrong, put your machines on the internet sewing at this level. 8 to 10 ounces of full grain leather. But I got a bigger challenge for you and for anyone in the world. I'm going to add another layer. We're going to go from 2 layers of full grain leather all the way up to 3 layers of full grain leather. Look at it from the side. We're talking about 14 ounces. Let me line them up. 14 ounces, probably 14 to 16 ounces of full grain leather. And this machine is going to get it done. All right, I'm going to slide it underneath the presser foot. And if you want to see what the finest sewing machines in the world can do, you're in the right place. Because we're going to go down this, again, 3 layers of full grain leather. And Randy's machine will get it done. All right, you ready? Here we go. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. All right, take a breath, take a breath. Are you chanting? Go, 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 go. Well, I hope you are, because we're going to need it. This is not even close to being easy. All right, here we go. 3 layers of full grain leather. All right. Did you blink? Tell me you blinked. Tell me you didn't blink. Tell me you might blink. We just did what is literally crazy impossible. I get emails, I get notes on Facebook all the time from folks. How do you do that? How did you just go through 3 layers of full grain leather and the machine, we were listening to it. It didn't even sound like it was strained in the least. It was like, broop, no big deal. You know why? Because I spend time on these machines that others don't, and I do things to these machines to optimize them that others don't. That's it. That's the simple answer. That's my secret, without telling you all of my secrets, of course. This machine can sew at a level that other machines serviced by other individuals, including sewing shops around the world, will never ever hope to achieve. Look at that stitch quality. Let me bring that light in. Hopefully you can see it as well as I can see it right here at the workbench. And Randy, this is going to come to you as well, so you can hold it in your own hands and go, oh my gosh. The stitch formation, the spacing, everything about that, it doesn't get any better. We turn it over, that lock stitch is driven into that leather so deep because of the power of this machine. I've got to pull it back like this. Can you see it? You got to really strain to see it, because it pushes it into that leather to bind this leather together, so that whatever Randy is sewing, once he sews it, man oh man, you better get a seam ripper and a chainsaw to try to separate whatever he sews. And look at it again from the side. Silence is the only way I can emphasize what an incredible feat we just accomplished. And you heard the machine, you heard the motor. There wasn't even an inkling of strain on the part of this machine. And we just did the impossible compared to other 1591s around the world. I would challenge anyone to take on a task like this with their 1591. You send me the video, I'll post it, and I will give you a thumbs up, because I've given that challenge about other machine sew-offs I've done. I've never had a taker. I've never had someone step up to the plate and say, here, my machine can do what yours does. What I hear constantly is, how the heck did you do that? I can't even get close to that with my sewing machine. Whether it's a 1591 like this, a 201, a 301A, it doesn't matter. My machines will outperform anyone's sewing machines around the world. It's that simple. There's the evidence right there. You heard it, you saw it, done. All right? I've been told before, I just had a privilege of talking with a gentleman out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He goes, man, I love your enthusiasm. I love how excited you get when you are sitting at one of your machines that you finished restoring. And, you know, you, as you've said, the proof is in the pudding. You don't have to justify or prove anything. Your machines do that for you. And you know what? I couldn't agree more. I believe the gentleman's name is Ron. Ron out of Milwaukee. Ron, if you're watching, I'm talking to you, buddy. I appreciate those comments. That is such an encouragement to hear that, because you know what? I do it in a way that no one else does it. I go through these machines like a surgeon, and I find any point of resistance, anything at all that's going to hold them back, and I get rid of it. I resolve it. I restore it. I get it back to a point where if Isaac Singer could talk, you know, he's been long past, he would be like, man, well done. You're doing it the way that I would want to have it done. You know, these machines deserve to be at a point where they can feel that sense of youthfulness, that sense of, I'm back again, when they've been neglected and all of these points that need that attention have been overlooked for so long. And when it comes to a machine like this 1591, this machine's ready to go. I'm going to get it shipped today to Randy. It's going to Texas, the great state of Texas. And any of you others that have machines that just aren't cutting the mustard, you know, you can send them to me, or I've got machines like this in my inventory in my private collection that I hand picked that are waiting for you. You just let me know what kind of sewing you're looking to do, and we will match you with a machine of your dreams that will do anything you want it to do, hands down. Okay? So these sew-offs are all I need to do to show you why my machines are different. If you go to eBay, you're going to end up like others that have contacted me and say, I'm going to send you my machine because I bought it on eBay thinking it could do what your machine did on the video. It's not even close. This is what you need right here. A machine that is boundless in its energy and its power to get the job done. All right? Randy, thanks for waiting, buddy. You're going to see pretty quick it was worth every second, minute, hour, day of waiting for this machine. And again, the impromptu contest. If you want to win something really cool, let me know the year, make, and model. Let me know the month, day, and year. You can let me know the make and model. I think I already pointed that out. But you can let me know the year, the month, and the day that this machine was made based on the serial number I gave you, and also how many were made in that production year. So again, if you didn't get the serial number at the beginning of it, let me give it to you again. A as in Apple, G as in George, 652782. Okay? Post it to the Facebook business page. The first one to post it, I'm going to be mailing something to you that if the other subscribers could see it arrive in your mailbox and open it up, they'd be like, dang, I wish I had done that contest. Okay? So thanks for being a subscriber. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for sharing your great ideas. And again, if you haven't noticed already, my instructional videos are available again. If you've been wanting to view some of those videos, I've got the directions on there. I can't do it in the traditional way through YouTube because they took that away from us creators. So I've found a bypass. I found a go around so that you can rent the video and you can watch it and you can learn from it. So check that out under instructional videos and stay tuned for more cool stuff coming to this channel. All right? Thanks so much.